the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome out to the Denver Trapp Field Game 2 to cap off this day, this Monday of games. We got the Yankees taking on the Eagles, Eagles being the home team. Michael Marks alongside Miles Moore will take it the distance for this game. And Miles, I mean, we talked about this one the first game. This is definitely the highest anticipated matchup, maybe of the Babe Ruth season.
Absolutely. You have two great teams going at it tonight, and could be a low-scoring game.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have two pretty good pitchers on the mound for the Yankees. They're throwing Caden Smith, and the Yankees, they're going to throw Elijah Huckabee. And Huckabee, we saw him play, I believe it was a game against the Phillies, and he went out there and absolutely was just shoving on the mound. And Miles, we've talked all season about how the Yankees may be the best team up here, but, the Eagles are no slouch. Every time I've seen them, they have either almost run rule or just completely dominated the team they've played.
Absolutely. The Eagles, they're always going to be tough. It's pretty much guys from middle school, high school ball, and they're always really well developed, and really shows it out here at the Babe Ruth Fields.
Yeah, and this Eagles team, they feature a couple of members of the Summertown Eagles roster. I mean, they got Aiden Perez, Matthew Luffman, guys like that, and they come out here and looked very comfortable in the time I've seen them on the mound, out in the field, just whatever it is. And I haven't seen the Yankees yet this year, so I know they have some talent though, and they've got some guys that can really swing the ball, and a couple of guys on the mound. I mean, they got Caden Smith out there, and that's pretty much, I believe, their ace. So we're gonna get a pretty good ball game out here tonight. So the Eagles are your home team, Yankees away. So we have an Eagles player up here talking about lineup adjustments and positioning and stuff like that, and they definitely do their fair share of that. I mean, Miles, I'm not sure if you've seen the Eagles yet. They switch pitchers every 2 innings. So it doesn't matter. I mean, we saw the game, me and Hayden, last Tuesday. It was the Eagles and the Red Sox, and they had like 20 strikeouts. It felt like every guy went up there and struck out the maximum they could. As Huckabee will throw the first pitch, and we're underway. First pitch, 7:42. So we're getting started a little early. And a swung on and missed. Leadoff batter is Denton Shelton, shortstop.
Huckabee's throwing it pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's the second time I've seen him on the mound. He's looked impressive both times, as he'll leave that one just a bit upstairs for ball 2. So 2-1 here. And swung on and missed. A good low fastball right there from Huckabee. And he is letting it rip, Miles.
Another big hack by Shelton on that nice pitch, too.
And that one will be in there. Ring him up, strike him out, looking. And a good start there for the Eagles pitching is Huckabee. Got him with the breaking ball.
Great pitch right there. Really well executed by Huckabee on the mound. Just froze Shelton right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had been working that fastball the first couple of pitches and then freezes him up right there with the breaking ball. So that's going to bring up the pitcher, Caden Smith, as he will be swinging on the first pitch and send it foul out of play.
Smith, one of those high school guys for Lawrence County, just getting some of his summer ball action out here.
And hey, there's a good bit of them. We've seen Truett Kidd on the, a player for the Vols is there. Currently playing the Phillies. They trail 9-0 in the 4th inning. So count 1-1 here to Smith. And Huckabee will skip that one into the catcher, Max Dillard. And the Eagles, what I really love, they play positionless baseball. I mean, we have seen a handful of guys behind the mound. I mean, we've seen, I believe Smith's going to rope that one to the shortstop, fumbles it, fires over to first, and they will get him. A good play over there by the shortstop. That is, I believe that is, that's number 30, Aiden Perez. So a good play over there by the Eagles shortstop.
Perez just threw an absolute dart to first
man,
base
that
to
one
get
got
that
across the
right there.
diamond in a hurry, and a good play by Stanley. So that's going to bring up Braden Bennett, the center fielder for the Yankees, member of the Mustangs baseball team out here.
Oh, yeah. About to be a sophomore.
That first pitch in the dirt for ball one. And Huckabee, and that one's going to be popped up. That's going to stay in fair territory and secured for the third out. So the Yankees set down 1-2-3 as a big inning from Huckabee. So that will be the top half of the first inning as the Yankees and the Eagles knotted up at 0. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the nightcap here in the Denver Trapp Field. Yankees-Eagles, bottom of the first inning. On the bump for the Yankees tonight is Caden Smith. And leading off for the Eagles will be their pitcher, Elijah Huckabee. Good first inning from on the mound from Huckabee. Miles got out. I mean, that was probably the quickest first inning we've had all summer, and the Eagles are looking to get out to an early lead.
Yeah, you know, Huckabee was just absolutely slinging the rock out there earlier. He really got out of the inning quick.
Yeah,
what you like to see from your starter.
3 up, 3 down. The 2-0, that one will be in the dirt for ball 3. And I believe the first time we saw Huckabee on the mound, he was also the leadoff batter in that game. I believe he reached 3 times walked. So, I mean, Huckabee is very, very good plate discipline, and he'll take that one in there for strike 1, 3-1 count, and a good pitch out there from Smith.
Great pitch. Just put it right on the black on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, that was about to scrape his kneecaps there. And the 3-1, that'll be chopped to the third baseman. Fielded, firing over for the first out of the inning. Is swinging on 3-1 is Huckabee, and he will ground into a 5-3. So that's going to bring up number 30, Aiden Perez.
Perez threw an absolute dart across the infield earlier.
Yeah, it was a little chopper hit at him, fired over to Stanley at first, and that was, I mean, you can tell he's definitely spent some time in the outfield, Perez. So that first pitch from Smith, it gets behind the catcher. I believe that is Wesley Gonzalez behind the dish.
I don't know if that ball just hit Smith or hit his glove and bounced out or what, but had to go grab the ball right there.
And Smith will plunk Perez. He'll trot down to first. And the Eagles got a man on with 1 out. That's going to bring up Jake Pettis. Pettis had a pretty good summer here for the Eagles. He's been behind the mound. Behind the dish. He's played some infield, played some outfield.
Just doing it all.
Yeah, doing it all as most of these Eagles have been.
Utility.
I would say that this team is all utility players, just wherever they play us. They're going to pick back over to Perez. He will get back safely. That is Braden Caldwell's playing first base, Miles.
I know that kid.
Yeah, former Mustang baseball player. As Pettis showing bunt, looked like it was about to come back and hit him in the shin, but he will foul that one off 0-1.
That was a defensive bunt right there.
No, that was
normally you pull back, but that was going to hit him.
That's to save the kneecaps right there.
That happens more times than people think.
Yeah, square around the bunt. I mean, you leave your entire body open pretty much to get hit right there, and good job by Pettis from staying unscathed right there. So Perez, decent lead on first. We've seen him take off several times. As Pettis is going to swing and foul that one back into the net. Quickly down 0-2.
Big jump at first base for Perez.
Yeah, we saw him mainly as a pinch runner, and usually played, I believe, played a little bit of right field this past spring for the Eagles, and so he's a good runner. As Pettis is going to swing and miss on that one, they're going to fire back to first. So dropped third strike. So first strikeout of the game for Smith will get Pettis, and that's going to bring up number 3, Matthew Luffman. Luffman, another member of the Eagles baseball team.
Heads up play right there by the catcher Caden Short for knowing the rule and making a snap throw to first base on that drop third strike.
So Perez will take off. Luffman swing and miss. Throw down a shortstop will get into center field, but Perez will hold up at second. Stolen base right there by the Eagles. So runner in scoring position now for the Eagles. There is 2 outs, though, but a hard hit ground ball I would assume would score Perez. So Luffman down 0-1. As they'll pick back, and that one's going to get into center field. Perez going to hold up as well, but a poor pickoff attempt there from Smith is there. I'd say you don't see a lot of pickoffs like that with 2 outs. So coming set with the 0-1. And that one's going to be swung on and missed by Luffman. He's taken 2 big hacks. Luffman, we actually saw, had a inside the park home run in their last game I believe it was Tuesday, Miles. Hit one in the right center field gap, and I mean there was nobody 30 feet from it, and he just kept on hustling. 0-2. He's going to hit that one hard up the middle, base hit. Perez going to round third and coming home, as that one's going to get by the center fielder. And looks like a lot.
All the way to the wall.
Yeah, it's going to be all the way to the wall, and we're waving him around. And Miles, I may have just spoken into existence. Luffman around, and here he comes, and we got a Little League home run. Miles, the inside the Parker for Matthew Luffman, and the Eagles lead this one 2-0.
You're absolutely correct. You just spoke it right into existence.
It was a pretty similar play, just a hard hit ball right back, like that got by the center fielder.
I believe that is Braden Bennett in center field.
And just
took a hop, and
yeah,
I think he was anticipating a long hop right there, and it just stayed low to the ground and took off.
That's going to bring up J.K. Stanley for the Eagles, their first left-handed batter. And swung on and missed. Count is even at 1.
Big hack by Stanley right there.
And we've seen, I mean, the past 2 batters for the Eagles, I mean, they're swinging really for the fences. 1-1, that's going to be in the dirt, taken for ball 2. Good take right there by Stanley.
You love to see the yes, no take right there by Stanley, too. He's ready to hit. saw it out of the hand, being low, and just
2-1 ground ball hit at the second baseman, scooped up, and he will fire to the shortstop.
I guess just some confusion right there.
Yeah,
thinking there was a runner on first.
A little confusion there by the infield, so that'll be an E4, and Stanley will reach. So that's going to bring up the catcher number 13, Max Dillard. So runner on first, 2 outs here.
Quick pick off by Smith right there, trying to catch the runner off, off the game.
Good lead at first by Stanley as Dillard's going to rip that one. Hit sharply at the third baseman. Fire over will not be in time. So now we have runners on first and second now with 2 outs. So Miles, it's looking like maybe that fielding error there from the Yankees second baseman might come back to cost them, as now they got 2 on with nobody out with Ryder Blackwood coming up to bat.
It could. That was a hard hit ball. Just ate up the infielder right there. A little bobble caused the throw to be a little bit later.
And Blackwood showing bunt, pulls back, called strike there on the first pitch from Smith.
Try to get a bunt down with 2 outs. You don't see that very often, especially with it not being a squeeze play.
And pitch 20 there from Smith in the dirt for ball 1. And I think despite putting up 2 runs and having a bunch of guys on, the Eagles have done a good job eating up a bunch of pitches from Smith. Try to get this pitcher for the Yankees. He picks back to second. Close play. Good thinking there from the shortstop pitcher. Shortstop is number 12, Denton Shelton.
Stanley just recognized it and got back to the bag real quick.
So that pitch showing bunt again, pushes it down the third baseline, foul for strike 2. And Miles, now this Eagle team plays a little unconventional. I believe it may have been Blackwood. He bunted with 2 strikes and 2 outs and got on base.
Yeah, that's just a typical Summertown thing right there. They're always playing in their own unique way, and it's caused me much
That one's going to get away from the catcher. Runners will advance 1 spot. And, hey, it may be unconventional, but if you practice it and it works, there's no reason not to do it. It catches people off guard. You're not expecting it, and that's sometimes how you got to do it.
The Eagles are good at that high school level, just catching you off guard. You never know what they're going to do, so you always have to be on your toes.
And 2's across the board as that one is fouled out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners on in a 2-0 ball game, and we got 2s all over the place.
Blackwood is forcing Smith through a good bit of pitches to him.
And Smith drops that one in for strike 3, got him looking. So Smith will finish the inning with 23 pitches. The Eagles strand 2 in scoring position, but after 1, the Eagles lead the Yankees 2-0. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the Ag Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day.
Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
And welcome back out here, top of the second inning. Eagles tack 2 on in the bottom of the first, so as they lead this one 2-0. That's going to bring up the catcher, Caden Short, another member of the Lawrence County Eagles baseball team, or the Lawrence County Wildcats, not Eagles, pardon. We got the Eagles.
Getting all sorts of mixed up right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm all over it. But that first pitch from Huckabee will be in for a strike. Short's going to chop that one hard to the third baseman. Good play over there, as that will drop the ball there by Stanley. That was almost a really good play over there by, I believe that's Ryder Blackwood playing third.
I believe you're correct, and Blackwood has an absolute cannon on his own
we've seen the left side of this Eagles infield throwing some absolute darts across the diamond. As that's going to bring up Donald Gonzalez, the third baseman, as he's going to take that first pitch outside for a ball.
Huckabee should have all sorts of confidence on the mound right now with his Eagles jumping on the Yankees early with their 2-0 lead.
As we got the runner Short taken off, that throw's going to be into center field, but Short will hold up. But another stolen base here. So it looks like the Yankees and the Eagles both playing aggressive here.
You'd love to see the aggressiveness, too, on both sides.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's Babe Ruth ball. I want to steal bases. I'm swinging at every pitch, stuff like that. I mean, it makes it more fun to watch.
So it makes it way more exciting.
So 2-0. That one's outside for ball 3. I actually believe what we got. 2-1, pardon. Huckabee gets a slow dribbler. Going to be a close play here at first. That will get him, but that will advance the runner Short to third, so a good play there, a little sack swinging bunt by Donald Gonzalez.
And Short did a really good job of making sure the pitcher Huckabee doesn't turn around and check him.
Well, I know
make sure he threw to first.
Watching the Mustangs play, I know Clint Seymour does it a ton, and so does Mason Tidwell. You know, if there's like a bunt or something like that, they're going for the lead runner. I mean, I've seen several times there's bunts and back to the mound, and Seymour would throw to third and get the runner like that, and it's fun to watch baseball like that.
Seymour's very aggressive. You can tell that by the way he catches, too.
Yeah. I mean, he's back picking the first, picking the third, got a cannon behind there. So, I mean, he's just a aggressive style baseball player.
Fearless.
0-2 count here to Hunter Bennett, and they will get him looking. Another strikeout there from Huckabee as he sits down Bennett on 3 pitches. So that's going to bring up the first baseman, Braden Caldwell's. As after allowing the leadoff runner Short on, Huckabee's really shut down this Yankees offense. That first pitch will be swung on and missed by Caldwell's.
Short getting a very big lead at third right there.
Yeah, with this being a 2-run lead, wouldn't be shocked to see anything. I mean, we've seen the Wildcats steal home a couple of times, Lawrence County, in this past season. You know, they got it successfully once against Loretto, and started that game off as I would say Loretto did still win that game, as he'll get them looking there. Strike 3, so Huckabee 3 strikeouts through 2 innings right here as he's led the Yankees scoreless. After the top half of the second inning, the Eagles lead the Yankees 2-0. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcares.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
And welcome back here to the Denver Trapp Field bottom of the second inning. Leadoff batter for the Eagles was Knox Cowton as he flies out to the Yankees pitcher, Caden Smith. So 1 pitch, 1 out, and a good start here for the Yankees defense, as that's going to bring up number 9, Brady Holden.
I know it's already 2-0. This game has gone by very quick so far.
Yeah, we had the first pitch, 7:42. It is 8:06. We have been here for 34 minutes, and we've been flying through it. So other than that bottom half of the first inning, this game has been going by rather quick, as that pitch will be just on the outside black for strike 2. Count 0-2 quickly to Holden.
Both pitchers are just throwing it in there right now.
Yeah, they're really letting it rip. As swing and a miss, strike 3, and 2 quick outs. There's a big strikeout there for Caden Smith, as that's going to bring up number 12, Case Chapman. Smith with the first pitch, swung on and missed, and Miles, he's really working that swing and miss ball right now.
Yes, he is.
Gotten a couple ugly swings from the Eagles batters here in the back of the lineup.
Figured out the back end of the Eagles lineup and what they want to swing at.
As that one will be away for ball 1, as it'll get by the catcher.
And Chapman is the one that goes back and
gets the ball.
usually
don't see that.
You don't see that.
I mean, you might see the on-deck guy go get it, but definitely not the guy batting. So 1-1. Smith. That will be high and outside for ball 2. And over on Tom Cruise Field is the 5th inning, still 9-0 Phillies lead over the Vols. As that 2-1 will be inside for strike 2. And, Miles, we've talked about working that outer third. We've even said it this game, but it looks like Caden Smith really doing a good job working inside, trying to, kind of saw off some of these batters as he freezes them up with a breaking ball right there, ends the inning.
Pitch was nasty.
Got Chapman looking, so he will sit them down 1-2-3, will Caden Smith. So after 2, it is the Eagles 2, Yankees nothing. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the Exports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state.
Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here, top of the third inning. Huckabee going for the third inning as he'll throw that first pitch in there for a strike. That batting is number 9, Wesley Gonzalez. That first pitch really backed him off the plate, Miles.
It did. Gonzalez did not like that inside pitch.
And
he swings at the next inside pitch. Huckabee throws him.
It's almost like he had a little bit of a scouting report on these guys. You know, he knows this guy doesn't like inside, so he's attacking him inside. And that 0-2 pitch just high. Trying to get him with the curve right there, Miles, and it just hung it a bit high.
That really buckled Gonzalez right there. I was waiting for the... Ooh.
And what a hit, Gonzalez. Ground ball, Huckabee fielded himself, throw it over to first. And a 1-3 put out right there. I'm honestly not really sure how Gonzalez made contact with that. I mean, that bat was. I mean, that bat was like.
It was at his hip.
Yeah, I mean, the ball was at his hip. Got the bat around in time and sent it straight back up the middle. Soft dribbler. That's going to bring up number 4, Wyatt Gang to bat, lefty. One of the few left-handed batters we've seen on this Yankees lineup.
Love to see the lefty variety.
As that pitch will just be outside for ball 1. And that one's going to be in there for strike 2. Good pitch right there from Huckabee. And
similar location to last, just a little bit more in.
And the 1-2, that will be outside for ball 2. Count even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Miles Huckabee really been on the mound dealing tonight.
Yes, he has been. He's been throwing it really well tonight. Making this game move really quick.
It's going to bring the count full now. And you'd think 3-2 count, you're probably going to get a fastball right here. 3-2, swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Huckabee.
Yeah, unless you've done some good scouting reports and know that a guy cannot hit a curveball, you're really not going to see anything but a heater.
Yeah, so it says we got Logan Mays coming up to bat here for the Yankees. I guess they brought him over from the Red Sox earlier.
Absolutely, they picked him up in between games.
And hey, that's another thing I love about Babe Ruth. I mean, we saw it. That pitch will be swung on and miss. It was a game between the Braves and the Vols, I believe, and the Braves only had 8 players, so they had to pick up. I believe it was Bryson Rose, and he plays for the Phillies. Threw him in right field, and
I remember a few times that I would be playing Babe Ruth, and the other team didn't have enough people, so our team
would send a player over there.
Would send a player out to play like right field or something. We'd rotate every inning.
Okay,
so.
That's cool though.
Of course, you have your own team. It's hey man, if I hit a ball to you, drop it. Like, absolutely not. I want to get you
See,
out.
I thought he sabotaged them once, but he let it drop and absolutely gunned a kid at second. As that's going to be a hard hit ground ball, and it's going to get by both infielders on the left side for the Eagles. It looks like they have a little bit of a change there. They have Aiden Perez now at third, as that's going to be a base hit there from Mays, and that's going to go back to the top of the order with Denton Shelton. So 1 on, 2 outs. I believe that may be the first base runner allowed by the pitcher Huckabee. He's going to pick over to first, not in time. So almost got through the entire order without letting somebody on. Second time through, I would imagine that it will be a little bit more difficult as he's going to pick back over. Mays will get back safely again. And now we got the first pitch that will be fouled off.
Flown out, and there's a fan chasing that ball down.
Hey, got to get him back on the field. We ain't got a lot of baseballs here, so we got to get him out there in a hurry so we can keep going.
They used to give out, like, free snow cones and stuff. I don't know whatever happened to that one.
Oh, I do remember that. That one will be swung on and missed. A pitch almost in the dirt there by Huckabee, but good location, and he got the swing and miss. I mean,
I wasn't the fastest kid in there doing snow cones, so I don't think I ever really got one.
Shelton 0 for 1 struck out his first time looking. As Dillard's going to throw down, and that one's going to end up in center field. Looks like the arm side run on his throw down to second has been a little strong both times he's thrown down. And we saw that by Tennessee in the rear one time. The Cal Stark threw down to second, and actually they had runners on first and second, both stole. That one's going to be fly ball to shallow right field, and will be brought in for the third out. So the Yankees get a man on, strand him on second. So after the top half of the third inning, the Eagles still lead the Yankees 2-0. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
And welcome back out here, Denver Trapp Field, bottom of the third inning. Caden Smith still on the mound for the Yankees, and Miles, other than the giving up the 2 runs in the first inning, he's looked pretty good.
Absolutely, Smith has been dealing for the most part. Just the 2 runs in the first, but other than that, he's really shut him down.
Yeah, and that would have been a tough thing to make a play on Luffman, hitting that, that hard ground ball up the middle, as that's Blaze Franks up to bat for the Eagles. Count 1-1 as that first pitch is in for a strike, second pitch in the dirt for a ball. And the 1-1 swung on. That one was ripped, but just going to go just foul. And Miles, we were looking at extra bases right there if he could keep that one in the line.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing that we were talking about earlier. This field is absolutely massive. if that ball would have just landed fair and rolled foul, then he could have been running for quite a while, maybe even gotten a triple out of that.
Yeah, I mean, and Franks is a good runner, so we've seen him leg out a couple extra base hits. And the 1-2, buckle him, got him looking again. And Miles, we've seen some aggressive teams. I don't think I've seen this many strikeouts looking, especially this early in the game, only bottom of the third.
Yeah, I mean, Smith is really painting the corners right now and everything and freezing the batters.
So back up top of the order, Huckabee, first pitch swinging in the foul territory, and it will get down. Left fielder for the Yankees really heading after it. Love to see the effort, though.
Over there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So Huckabee grounded out his first AB. As he's swinging at that one, hits a ground ball by the third baseman, base hit. And Huckabee's on with the 1 out.
Huckabee hit that ball pretty good. Gonzalez just couldn't come up with the backhand right there.
Yeah, I mean, Smith kind of left that one over the plate, and Huckabee a good job turning that one around and pulling it by the third baseman for the Yankees. And
great piece of hitting.
So that's going to bring up Aiden Perez. Perez hit by a pitch his first time up, really wore one, and ended up scoring one of those 2 runs off the Matthew Luffman home run. As that one will be up above his head for ball 1.
Smith just tried to pick off Huckabee, but Huckabee was still on the base. So
yeah.
No action right there.
Yeah, and then not much going on as Huckabee will take a small lead at first. I imagine since that was probably his last inning on the mound, since the Eagles like to switch up pitchers and not let him throw a whole bunch of pitches. That one's in,
which is not a bad idea at all.
Oh, you don't want. It's summer ball. You don't want to wear somebody's arm out too much. So let them all get a couple innings.
Guys get some work in.
And that pitch will be in the dirt for ball 2. So counts 2-1 here to Perez. Smith checking the runner, Huckabee at first. And that ball, ground ball, fouled off by Perez. Count even now at 2. And Miles, we've seen Perez doing a pretty good job up here fighting.
Yeah, he's really battling tonight.
2-2. 1 out, 1 runner on here in the bottom of the third inning. Eagles still lead 2-0. Is that pitch going to be a hard ground ball hit at the shortstop? Flip over to second for 1. Try to turn 2, not in time. And Miles, I believe if the second baseman, I believe that's Shelton over there now, if he would have turned that a little harder, we would have had a double play right there. But that's going to be a fielder's choice, and Perez will be on first as it's going to lead to Huckabee being out on the fielder's choice.
Yeah, it was a hard toss over there to second base, but he just couldn't pull it out of his glove quick enough. I don't think he expected it to be that hard of a throw over there to him.
So that's going to bring up Jake Pettis. Pettis struck out swinging his first time. They're going to pick over to first. Close play, but Perez will get back in time. So Pettis still waiting on the first pitch. Gets it. Taken off is Perez. Good throw by the runner or the catcher Smith, but that'll get into center field. Perez thought about taking off for third. Will retreat back to second safely. That first pitch was, I believe was that called a strike?
I'm not too sure. I was too busy watching Caden Short come up and absolutely chunk the baseball.
Hey, he let it rip right there, and it was called a strike. So the 0-1 swung on, fouled. Out of play by Pettis.
Even though he's catching tonight, Caden Short is one of the better Lawrence County High School Wildcats pitchers.
Yeah, we saw both Smiths on the mound a good bit this past spring, and Lawrence County Short, yeah. But and this past spring, they Miles, we were talking about it. Me and AJ have at least. They're a young team, and they got some good talent from Kaufman coming up. I mean, the future for the Wildcats is looking a little brighter.
They surely do, and their talent coming up is going to be really tough in the future.
That ball's going to be chopped up the middle, fielded by Shelton, and it's going to get by him. Pettis hustling the first, and that ball's going to get away from the first baseman. Coming in to score is Perez. The Eagles now lead this one 3-0. Pettis holds up at first. A little bit of a wonky play there as there's a fielding error by the, I believe we'll score that one in E3.
You know, it looked like he just kind of took his eye off the ball for half a second, and that led to that error just bouncing off his glove and then him rushing the throw to first.
And baseball is one of those sports, you know, it's pretty stationary for the most part, but once action's happening, you got to be able to calm yourself down enough that you don't, overthrow something, miss the ball as we saw right there. As that ball by Luffman will be popped up into foul territory, making a run for it is Caldwell's, and that's going to bounce in foul territory.
On a normal size field, that ball is
in the stands. Yeah,
in the stands by a good bit.
Yeah, the foul territory here has definitely made some, poor pickoff attempts and hard ground balls down the line. Definitely a little more interesting.
You get lots of first and thirds on bad pickoffs right there. But
and we got a final a couple minutes ago from Tom Cruise Field. The Vols tack on 2 in the top half, I believe the 6th inning, but still dropped that one to the Phillies 9-2. As that pitch is going to be lined off the glove of Shelton. Another base hit for Matthew Luffman. As they're going to throw to third. It's going to get away. Pettis ends up at third, Luffman at second. A little bit of a wonky play, another one going off the second baseman Shelton's glove, but another good piece of hitting by Matthew Luffman.
That one just got off the very tip of Shelton's glove right there.
Yeah, tried to snowball that one, but just couldn't bring it in.
But a great throw to third base right there by Braden Bennett.
Yeah, I believe that was Bennett in center field. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Eagles as they look to
opportunity.
Yeah, big RBI opportunity, but 2 outs. So J.K. Stanley, who reached via an error, was left on base in the first inning, his first time up. See if he can bring in a couple of runs to extend this Eagles lead. Smith. That one's going to get by the catcher. And here comes Pettis. He will be there safely. So everybody advances 1 spot. Eagles tack on 1 more as they now lead 4-0. And Miles, that pass ball really cost the Yankees right there.
Yes, it does. The Yankees are already down in just a small hole, but that kind of makes the hole a little bit deeper right there. They're just going to have to come up to the plate swinging and making good contact or being patient and getting on base.
As the 1-0 to Stanley will be in there for a strike. Stanley, another left-handed batter in this Eagles team. Got a couple of them, not too many, but a couple.
There's a massive hole right up the middle for Stanley.
As he's going to lace that one between the first and second baseman. I mean, they were shifted over there kind of in a little bit of a shift to a left-handed hitter, but that didn't matter when you hit it that hard.
Doesn't matter right there. Hit it perfectly through the gap. Love to see him pull the ball right there to get the RBI.
And an RBI single right there for Stanley will make this Eagles lead now 5-0. That's going to bring up Max Dillard, who also reached via an error and was also left on base. Dillard been pretty good behind the mound for the Eagles, catching a Huckabee who's having a heck of a game as they'll pick back to first at Stanley. And the first pitch swung on and missed. Dillard swinging for the fences on that one.
Go ahead and get the massive hack out of the way.
Hey, I mean, when you take one massive hack, you kind of want to take another one. I'm kind of interested to see Dillard's approach for the rest of this AB.
It's a good feeling when you take a massive hack on a ball and make contact with it. So.
And Dillard's going to take that 0-1 right there. And low pitch called strike. So 0-2 now. Runner on first is Stanley as they'll pick over. Not in time, but good pick right there. Quick pick by the pitcher, Smith.
Smith is really wanting to have that swing and miss pitch ready right here.
Oh-2 here to Dillard. He's fighting that one off. Up at his hands. Still 0-2. Dillard steps back in. Stanley takes his lead. Smith peeks over, comes set. And that one will be outside for ball one. Good take right there by Dillard. It was aggressive early in the AB, and after that you kind of got to slow your hands down a little bit and just kind of give yourself a mental take. And that's what you want to do right there on that 0-2 pitch from Smith. 1-2, hard ground ball hit to the shortstop. Flip over to second for the force, and that will be the end of the inning. So they will strand one, but the Eagles add 3 and more than double their lead. So after 3, the Eagles lead the Yankees 5-0. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit southerntennesseemedicalgroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
And welcome back, top of the 4th inning here on the Denver Trapp Field. New pitcher on the mound for the Eagles, Miles. We got Matthew Luffman. He's had a really good day at the plate, and they're going to put him on the mound after letting Huckabee go the first 3 scoreless.
Luffman with an inside the park 2-run home run.
It's that first pitch. We got the leadoff batter, or number 2 batter actually, Caden Smith, their pitcher, up to bat, grounded out to the shortstop his first time.
We were talking over the break. This is the closest feeling 5-0 game because I feel like the Yankees can still pull something out of their sleeve. So that pitch is fouled straight back.
On Miles, I would assume you've been watching the College World Series. There was literally so far there have been 2 games that haven't been decided by 1 run. They're both, ironically enough, Tennessee's games that were 6-3 and then 6-4 to win today. Is that pitch will be inside for ball 2. But every other game's been 1 run, and they're all exciting. We've seen walk-offs, we've seen top of the 9 taking the lead, big home runs, big hits, and it's just fun to watch.
Absolutely, you'd love to see something like that here tonight. Because like I said, the Yankees definitely have the talent to pull out a 6-run inning or something like that and take the lead.
Because I would imagine we're going to get most of this game in. It's 8:30. We've been here for about 45 minutes now. and we're top of the 4th inning. So I would imagine we're probably going to get most, if not all, of this game played in before the hour 45 time limit.
That's a great pitch right there by Luffman.
Oh, full count here. Swung on. That might get down in fair territory. Just foul in between first and right field. It would have been a good piece of hitting right there by Luffman if he could have gotten that one down. Or, pardon,
Smith.
Yeah, Smith. I've watched so much baseball in the past 5 or 6 days that everything just kind of runs together.
That's understandable.
3-2 once again. That one will be outside, ball 4, and Smith looks happy about that one, Miles.
He does.
Second base
made
runner.
A complete circle and a bat flip over there to his dugout on the walk, and he is already off of first base.
Hey, listen, some people like, I guess me being a Tennessee baseball fan, I like cocky baseball. I love bat flipping a walk. There's nothing better than that because it gets in the pitcher's head because I know it makes him mad but he earned it. I mean, you sit there and you sit up there for at least 4 pitches outside the zone. I say you earned a bat flip on that one.
I don't do it intentionally, but at Loretto with the home dugout being third base. Ooh,
is that one.
Bennett skyrockets at center field.
And
out number 1. That'll bring in number 5, Caden Short.
So Short 0 for 1, or actually, reached via an error, is left stranded on third.
But I know as a left-handed hitter at Loretto with the home dugout being on the third base side, I'll take a walk and I'll flip it over there and do a little half turn and jog my happy self over there.
And Smith taking off. Good throw there from Dillard. Will be just late. Man, he got up in a hurry and let that one rip, Miles. I mean, you definitely spent some time behind the dish your freshman year, not as much the past 2 years, but I mean, you can vouch. I mean, that's a hard throw to make.
It is a hard throw to make, but he did good. It was a little bit late, but you can't ask for much better. It was on target.
And the 1-0 from Luffman swung on and missed by Smith.
Big hack.
Short.
Big hack by Short right there.
And count even at 1 to Caden Short. Smith's got his lead on second. That one in the dirt. Blocked up by Dillard.
Great block by Dillard.
Yeah, and the most important thing when you block is you keep it in front of you enough that you can get it in time and try to keep a runner from advancing any. So 2-1.
Technique that I've seen catchers do, and as soon as the ball's about to hit them, they'll breathe out. They'll push all of their out of them.
Yeah. I can understand that. Yeah. Kind of not tensed up as much. So the 2-1. That one's going to get by Dillard. And Smith going to trot down to third. And now we have a runner 90 feet from home with 1 out, Miles.
Like I said, the Yankees can do something big. Big RBI opportunity right here. Give them the first run of the game, but it just takes a little bit at a time.
Yeah,
It's great about baseball.
Especially being down by 5. You can't bring it all back with one swing, but a couple little swings as that one's outside for ball 4, and Short will walk down to first. Now runners at the corners. I mean, you can't win it back with one swing, but little by little. I mean, we saw Tennessee. They had 13 hits today, 12 singles. They had 1 extra base hit. And literally 4 of those runs came in 1 inning, and it was just single. And one of them scored 2 runs as we have the Eagles coach coming out here to have a word with Luffman after walking this batter.
But, you don't even just need hits to make
just
a comeback.
get on base.
Get on base, walks,
Casey Smith is literally sitting on third.
He is. He is a high-energy player, too, and I love it.
Hey, the big ego players, every team has one. I'd say for Loretto, it's probably Connor Pope by far. I mean, that the most entertaining moment of the season, it was a game I wasn't at. It was a Monday night game against Summertown, and he hit that 3-run home run to take the lead in the top of the 7th inning. And I'm pretty sure when he flipped the bat, it went further than the ball ended up going.
Yeah, I think it did too.
And that was the most exciting thing. I'm sitting at home watching that game. Flips the bat. I mean, that was the most exciting, probably one of the more exciting moments of the season.
Absolutely. We told him not to plate stomp ever again, though, because it looked like he could have torn his ACL. Because he wasn't over the plate when he tried to stomp on it. He was more like 5 feet away and tiptoed on it.
As that first pitch inside for ball 1 as Short will take off for second. So now 2 runners in scoring position, Miles. And
that takes away the double play right there.
We got AJ and Dusty talking about it. We got a tie ball game, LSU and Wake Forest, and I believe it may be in the 9th inning by now. It was the 8th when we last looked. That pitch will be in there for a strike. Yeah, 2-2, top of the 8th still. So
this is Donald Gonzalez, the hitter.
As he swings and misses on that one. Gonzalez, pardon, it was the Wesley, Gonzalez, the other Gonzalez that had the – no, it was this one that had the ground out, the ball that about hit him in the hip and sent it back up the middle. So he'll call time and a 1-2 count. Yeah, with 2-2, top of the 8th inning. Runners on first and second for LSU with, did it say how many outs? We got 1 out. Gavin Dugas.
Do we talk about the big orange machine right now with this game? Or?
I don't know. I mean, it was a fun game. They got down 4-0 in the end of the 3rd inning. Put in old Burnsy on the mound as that was swung on and missed for another strikeout first strikeout for Luffman, I believe.
This brings up Hunter Bennett, number 3, the left fielder.
Bennett came up, saw 3 pitches.
Actually, I believe. No, that's right, the left fielder.
So Bennett takes the first pitch high. Hunter and Braden Bennett, both on this team, brothers. Surprisingly enough, we actually were both, all 3 of us were at Sacred Heart together at the same time. It's pre-K through 8th there, so we were there at the same time at one point or another.
And you're like a grown man, man.
Don't make me feel old, Miles.
Hunter's just an incoming freshman.
So 1-1 count here to Bennett. Swung on and missed, taking a hack, trying to bring in both of those runners on second and third. But swung on and missed, 1-2 count. Bennett going to call time real quick. Adjust your gloves. I mean, I just remember my senior year, so 2 years ago, Josh Porter, his junior year, we were playing a game at Summertown, and he called time about it in between every pitch and redo his gloves and stuff like that, take his helmet off. As that pitch will be in the dirt for ball 2. As
Josh was also the pitcher who licked his fingers into every pitch. It off multiple times. Made fun of him for that one just because it's Josh.
As that pitch
fouls off of Hunter Bennett's bat as he was ducking, didn't drop the bat enough. Could have hit him.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really dangerous but close play. So Luffman looking to get out of the inning here. Fires. That one's in the dirt. Full count to Bennett. Runner coming home, and Smith will get in safely. And Yankees are on the board now as they tack on 1 on a little bit of a – I mean, that wasn't even really a wild pitch or a draw or a pass ball or anything. It kind of just got by Dillard. I mean, not even
still
much.
In the dirt.
Yeah, and Smith just took off, and
he was not waiting around for Hunter Bennett.
I'd say I couldn't really. I couldn't see third base from where I'm standing, so I just see Luffman charging in. I was like, "There's no way he's coming home." And 5-1 now. They're going to ring him up on that one on the outer third. So Luffman, after giving up 1, strands the runner short at third. So the Yankees tack on their first run of the game after the top half of the 4th. They trail the Eagles 5-1. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the Exports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
What really matters during the ball game, I realize that in high school sports we don't have the last names on the back of jerseys usually, but the question is often asked, are you playing for the name on the front or the name on the back? The same should be considered spiritually. Paul said in Philippians 1 and verse 21, "For me to live as Christ and to die as gain." So who are we truly living for? What name are we trying to promote? Is it the name of Christ, the name of Christian? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
And welcome back out here, bottom of the fourth inning. Yankees tacked on one in the top half to cut down this Eagles lead, but still trail 5-1. Leadoff batter Ryder Blackwood swung and miss on the first pitch. Smith still going, though, as he gets a swing and miss on the 0-1.
Blackwood actually squared the bunt on the first pitch and just pulled it. Actually, he stuck the bat out.
Yeah. Tried to bunt a couple times, and his first AB is he'll foul that one back off the catcher short.
Way to make contact with that pitch after Smith just air-bended that ball right there.
Yeah, and I would imagine Blackwood to be a little more aggressive this AB. Struck out looking his first time up. And, you know, when I know when that happens, you definitely don't want to let the umpire sit you down again after that. So
no, not at all. Especially once you figure out his zone.
Yeah, and that's really what the first AB is for. I mean, there's some guys that come through the order hot first time, but they'll swing and miss on that one. Second strikeout of the night for Blackwood. But, you know, that first AB, you really want to use, one, to see what the pitcher's throwing, two, to see what the umpire strike zone is. After that, I mean, you're smooth sailing as long as that same pitcher's in the game, unless he's just absolutely dealing.
That'll bring up number 5, Knox Calton.
Calton hit a comebacker to the pitcher.
Great take.
That one outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on, hit a mile high, back out of play. Man, Calton really got up to that one. I mean, that was eye level by the time he got his bat up there, and it was pretty impressive to get the bat up there in the first place.
It was. That's always a tough pitch to make contact with.
Shows bunt with.
Ooh, just foul.
I mean, that would have been a pretty good little push right there.
It would have. He was almost at first base before number 6, Gonzalez, even touched it.
I like to see a nice little push bunt from the lefty. Just pop it to the third baseman, get down the line in a hurry. So 1-2 count here. And that one's going to be in the dirt inside. Looked like he tried to buckle him.
It'll push Calton off the plate a little bit.
Looks like a back foot breaking ball right there. So 2-2. Swung on. And Smith going to field it himself again, and one unassisted. Really athletic play there by the man on the mound, Miles.
Yeah, Smith got off the mound really, really quick to go field that ball and just took it to the bag himself. Calton again getting a pitch at his eyes and made contact with it, but put it in play this time.
So that's going to be 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. And you know, after catching fire a little bit in the third inning, the Eagles' offense has been a little slower, as that's Brady Holden coming up, as he's going to sky the first one into the infield, caught by the second baseman, and a 1-2-3 inning for Cason Smith on the mound. So that's going to end the fourth inning here as the Eagles still lead the Yankees 5-1. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
And welcome back. Top of the 5th inning. The Yankees threw up another 0 case. Caden Smith got that fixed over the break. Had Dusty up here letting me know. But Caden Smith, 1-2-3 inning on the mound. And looks like he's settled in as we got Matthew Luffman back on the bump for the Eagles.
We have not been very good with names.
Well, I would say names have been killing us tonight. Now, in our defense, we've saying there's a Caden Smith and a Cason Smith, and they both play for Lawrence County, and they both pitch. So, I mean, fair enough for us to know that trips us up because I did 2 Lawrence County games, both ones they played against Loretto.
I'm getting names mixed up, and I've been playing with these guys or against these guys for a while.
Yeah,
with
you have no excuse. I'm a little older than them. So that's Braden Caldwell's up, down 1-2 as he fouls off pitch 2 and 3 of the AB and swings and fouls that one back into the backstop. Remains 1-2, and over the break, Wake Forest took a 1-run lead, bottom of the 8th inning against LSU, 3-2. Looks like we're gonna have another barn burner in Omaha. Every game up there so far has been just electric, start to finish. It's the 1-2. Caldwell's will take that one, ring him up, strikeout looking again goes Caldwell's, and another strikeout for Luffman.
Great pitch by Luffman too. That just froze Caldwell's up, but he knew it immediately once it crossed the plate.
And you know, from watching a bunch of baseball, I mean, whether it's high school, college, pro, I love when you buckle a kid up on that 2-strike pitch because he looks down, knows where it is, and just looks back up and knows.
I've had a few of those.
And
not fun as a hitter.
And we all do. Is that first pitch to Gonzalez is a ball 1-0 pitch. High for ball 2. Wesley Gonzalez 0 for 1 grounded out to the pitcher, a 1-3 put out. So both Gonzalez in their first ABs 1-3 as they're swinging a miss on that one. Strike 1. 2-1 as Luffman had Gonzalez looking a little silly there.
Luffman's started to figure out the zone a little bit.
As he going to hit that one back to the pitcher as well. And Luffman trying to make the play will flip it over. What a play by Luffman. Fumbled it a couple times, but had the wherewithal to realize he had overrun the ball and flip it to first. I believe that's Stanley on first. And that will be the second out of the inning. What a play right there by Luffman, though, on the mound.
And that'll bring up number 4, Wyatt Gang, right fielder.
0 for 1 struck out swing in his first AB. Another thing I love is PFPs. I love watching a pitcher especially field his position, make a good, slide and play, dive and play, flip, stuff like that. Fun to watch. Especially when and especially when you got, I know Summertown, Loretto they got some athletes on the mound, basketball players, football players. You got Quentin Carter for Loretto, you got Jackson Bennett and Grayson Burleson from Summertown. Maybe you'll see Matthew Luffman up there a little bit this next spring. I mean, this Eagle team has really been a lot of pitchers, a lot of catchers, and they lost their catcher Wiesner this last spring as a senior. That one's going to be in there for strike 2.
Yeah.
So they're kind of using this. I guess you could say they're kind of using this Babe Ruth here to find out, maybe an extra pitcher, another catcher, or something like that for this spring. This young Eagles team is looking to make a push and get back into, make the region tournament and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know they have Zach Staggs that can come into the catching role too.
And 2-2 here from Luffman. And they're going to ring him up, strike him out looking. So Gang goes down looking as a 1-2-3 inning for Luffman will end the top half of the 5th inning here as the Eagles continue to lead the Yankees 5-1. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Because I was doing a game. Oh, boy. And so welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Talking about Drew Smiley's almost perfect game. Me and AJ were doing when y'all played? It was Loretto had played. It was either the Webb School or the Middle Tennessee Monarch. I mean, it may have been the Webb School. Yeah. So welcome back, bottom of the 5th inning. Caden Smith, got it right this time. Caden Smith on the mound, 5th inning of work. Threw up a 0 his last inning and facing Case Chapman, bottom of the Eagles order. Gets him swinging strike 3, puts him down on 3 pitches. And looks to be in a little bit of a groove right now that's his 7th strikeout. And only 72 pitches. I mean, that's not a bad pitch count, just getting started into the 5th inning.
And to have 5 runs against you, too, which, most of them came from errors, but still.
Yeah, there was a couple of fielding errors, a couple. So I wouldn't believe most of these runs are earned as the bottom half of the last batter in the Eagles order, Blaze Franks, is also down 0 for 2, struck out looking his first time. And they're going to get him on 3 pitches looking again, and Caden Smith is cooking, Miles. I mean, that kid is hot as a firecracker right now.
And, like I said, it's 5-1, but this has been a pitcher's duel.
Yeah,
it's just been errors.
You take away that a couple of those little fluky defensive plays by the Yankees defense, and we have almost a tie game as that pitch is going to be skied into the shallow left center field down for a hit. Good piece of hitting right there by Elijah Huckabee, who gets his second hit of the game. And, you know, I didn't say it because I didn't want to jinx it. I was kind of hoping we would get an immaculate inning right here because I just feel like, I mean, Smith was dealing right there. And
Smith was dealing.
And maybe if it was, you know, the bottom 3 in the order and not bottom 2 in the leadoff man, that it could have happened. But that's going to bring up Aiden Perez. Reached base twice, fielder's choice, second AB, hit by pitch his first time as he's going to foul that one back out of play. And just received a text from a partner, Hayden Burks, that Wake Forest took down LSU 3-2. So the Vols getting a rematch with the Tigers tomorrow night. So they'll pick back to first. So 0-1 count here to Perez. He's had a pretty good night. Scored 2 runs, 2 of the 5 runs that the Eagles have put on the board. They haven't been a little quiet on the bat. As that one is going to be, man. I mean, I jinxing it again. I mean, I was saying they were a little quiet at the plate other than that last hit by Huckabee, and Perez smokes one in the 5-6 hole. And now they got 2 on with 2 out.
That was a good barrel right there with Perez.
So that's going to bring up Jake Pettis. Pettis 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out swinging and reached via an error, also RBI, and also scored a run. So Pettis kind of been doing it all tonight. So runners on first and second. Huckabee and Pettis launches that one left center field, and it gets over the head of the left fielder. 1 run will score is Huckabee. Another one scoring is Perez. And Pettis heading for third, actually going to turn back. Nobody covering second. So Pettis will get back to second, but a 2 RBI double right there from Jake Pettis. And it looks like the Eagles may have put this one just out of reach with that one, Miles.
Yeah, I mean, Pettis just smoked that baseball and brought in a couple of runs right there. Start of the inning, Caden Smith is absolutely lights out.
Yeah, it really had the bottom of this Eagles. Yeah, had the bottom of this Eagles orders number, and then the top, 1, 2, 3 came up and really let them. Really cooled them off there with 3 well-hit balls. As that
pitcher, Matthew Luffman fouls off the first pitch.
Luffman 2 for 2 with a inside the park home run and a single. 2 hard hit balls by Luffman at that. As he's got Pettis in scoring position on second. As he's going to swing at that one, chop it foul, back out of play. Stanley on deck for the Eagles. And, despite having some middle school and some high school guys on this team, they've meshed pretty well together, Miles. I mean, we haven't seen too many of, communication issues on this Eagles roster.
Right. It seems like they really gel together and communicate well and
that's
really up for each other. And that's what you like to see as a big team, especially with a mix of middle school and high school guys, is that you already have that relationship bonding moment before everyone gets to high school.
And another thing, Summertown, they can bring those 8th graders up to the varsity team, and they try to do that for baseball and basketball both, and you can see it kind of helps out. You got guys like I'm not sure did Grayson Burleson pitch his 8th grade year? He did. So this last year was his 3rd year on the mound for the Eagles. Is that one's going to ring him up? So sit down Luffman right there to end the inning. So Smith strikes out 3, lets 2 score, strands 1 on second. As the Eagles extend their lead to 7-1, you're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning here on the Denver Trapp field, and the Eagles tack on 2 in the bottom of the 5th to extend their lead 7-1. And you know, we've been talking over the past couple breaks. AJ, this might be getting up there with the furthest we've made it into a game. We're getting there. I believe we had the Eagles and the Eagles and the Red Sox. I believe I made it to either the top of the 7th, the bottom of the 6th of that game. So, but new guy on the mound for the Eagles, Knox Calton, lefty, as he gets Logan Mays swinging on that first pitch. Mays left on base his last time a score. Had a hard hit single. As the new guy behind the mound, Aiden Perez, and Miles, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, we've seen him behind the mound now. I mean, this kid's really do it all for you.
Yeah, you really like seeing young guys being utility players, especially learning the positions well, because when you get to high school, you never really know where you're going to be put.
Yeah, I mean, you can come in as a infielder, outfielder. As that one's skied to the right fielder, second baseman will come in and make a good play right there. But yeah, you come into high school and you may think you're an infielder, you may think you're an outfielder. They might put you behind the dish. I mean, it's just whatever you fit that team's need, and they'll mold you into that player they want you to be. And that's what's so helpful about high school coaches. I mean, they really make you the player that they think you can be at a certain position.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's just really good to be a utility player as a young kid, because you never know what the need will be one day.
And the first pitch to Shelton swung on him. This dirty breaking ball right there from the Eagles pitcher. And you know, we utility player. The one kid that comes to mind when you say that is Quincy Moore, because that kid, I mean, we've seen him pitch, we've seen him catch, we've seen him at short. He may have even played a little middle, second or third. I'm not sure if he played second or third even this year, as that pitch is in there for strike 2. He played first.
He did play first.
Was that in the district championship game, or was it the semifinal?
I honestly cannot tell you.
It was one of those games,
around
and you had Quincy Moore at first, and I'm sitting there thinking, I texted him after the game. I was like, have you ever played first before? And he's like, no. How did I look? And I was like, well, y'all run ruled them, so I would say it went fine. And there, I mean, I think there was a district tournament game last year where we threw him in left field. So, I mean, that kid's literally been all over the place. So, 1-2 here. And they're going to say he went right there, got him swinging right there, and that is the second strikeout tonight by Denton. And Knox Calton really going to work right there.
Really carving them up right there.
Yeah, first strikeout of the game. And the Eagles pitching staff, they've been no slouch. That is their 9th strikeout. And that ties up Caden Smith. I mean, so we got 18 strikeouts combined so far through almost 5 complete innings. So that's going to bring up Caden Smith. Speaking of the Devils, he's going to line that one into center field. And
center fielder will stop it and get it in quick, so Smith cannot make it to second base.
That's going to be his second time reaching. Was 0 for 1 with a ground out, but walked, scored his second AB, and has now reached via a single.
That was not a bad pitch by Knox Kelton either. Smith really just went down and got that ball.
Just got the
center.
Just got the bat around to it and put it where they weren't. And good play by the Eagles center fielder, not letting it get by him. We've seen a couple of blunders in the outfield tonight, and it's good to see that one. Is they're going to have a hit and run on. His swinging right there was Braden Bennett. Put a pretty good bat to the ball right there, just got it a little foul. Bennett 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out to the shortstop. So they're going to pick back to first, getting back safely.
Pick to first after the hit and run action.
A smart play by Calton out there, and a lefty. You know, they got an easier, I guess, access to pick off right there.
I could see him picking over again right here. Yep.
You got anything else you want to call, Miles? What pitch you thinking here? 0-1?
Curveball.
Curveball on the 0-1. You got to.
Actually, well, I mean, they know they're stealing. It's probably fastball. I don't know.
Look like a pitch out. We'll give him the fastball right there. And the throw down. Going to get by both the second baseman and shortstop. It's Pettis and Blackwood. He's going for third is Smith, and they're going to say he was there safely. So good play right there by the Yankees. A little bit of a blunder there by the middle infield of the Eagles as that got by both the second baseman and shortstop.
But an incredible throw from the center fielder right there.
So who we got in center field?
Number 14, Stanley.
Oh, yeah, J.K. Stanley. We've seen him on the mound, so we know he has an arm. As the lights at Tom Cruise Field have gone off now. I think that may be a sign we need to go home. So 2 on here, or 1 on, pardon, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning, or top of the 6th, pardon. Is that one.
Right.
Fly ball. And we'll be secured by the first baseman, so that'll do it for the top half of the 6th. As the Yankees strand a runner on third. Don't get a run on the board either, so they still trail the Eagles 7-1. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
And welcome back, bottom of the 6th inning. New arm on the mound for the Yankees, Braden Caldwell's. Spent some time on the Mustangs baseball team.
He did, freshman year.
And J.K. Stanley coming up to bat. His first pitch, Caldwell's drops in a strike. That's a good first pitch. And oh no, our villainous skunk that terrorized us last Monday and Tuesday is back, and it's now on the football field here at Lawrence County High School, as that ball will be skied to the center fielder, and Bennett will make the catch for the first out. So yeah, me and Hayden are sitting here watching the Braves and the Phillies game 2 Monday night. It's the bottom of the 5th inning. It's a close game, and we see Brady Huntley, the coach for the Phillies, running around in right field. And we're like, what is he doing? And we see an animal. We thought it was a cat. Kevin let us know it was a skunk. So he chased a skunk into one of the bullpens and locked it in there. Which, if that's not the most like, if it isn't the most like Lawrence County, Tennessee thing you've ever heard, I don't know what is.
Coach Brady's lucky that it didn't spray.
Yeah, I won't get. I would say it was on this. It started on this field, ended up on our field, so we all got the fair viewing of the Lawrenceburg skunk, the Babe Ruth skunk. Is that one's gonna beam Dillard in the back, and man, he wore that one.
That one makes you walk like a grandpa after.
I would say that's the one that leaves like a watermelon-sized bruise on your back the next morning. You got any? Yeah, let's say you got a bicep bruise to wear one in the. Was it that showcase that we went to, or is that a different thing?
No, tournament this past weekend catching.
Oh, well, I mean,
gotta love it.
You signed up for some bruises doing that.
I did. I walked in and said, "Miles, you're catcher again." I said, "Okay."
So Dillard getting his lead at first. Ryder Blackwood. Think he'll try to show bunt for the 3rd time tonight. Did it his first 2 ABs.
Why not?
I mean,
carry the trend.
You might as well. I mean, no need to be swinging away crazy. You're up 6 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. But again, I mean, we've seen one run can change anything. One big inning is he's going to foul that one back over our heads.
But I have a feeling he's not going to show buttons.
Yeah, I would say I would say probably not. Just let the kid swing away. So 1-1 here.
Massive gap in right center. And left center.
Well, the infield's playing a little in as we got the runner Dillard taking off. I mean, he got a good jump right there. And
hit and run action.
Hey, you like to see it.
Risky, but you can go to 1st to 3rd and something like that. If not 1st to home.
And taking off again. Hit and run. That's going to work. Oh, and they're going to double them up to end the inning. What a play by the Yankees second baseman. So a line out, double play. Score that one 4-3, and that will do it here for the bottom of the 6th inning. So the Yankees' last chance coming up here, top of the 7th inning. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X-Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
And welcome back, top of the 7th inning. We discussed over the break, 3 outs here, and we will have our first full game we have done all season, and just in time for the last week. So new arm on the mound for the Eagles is Jake Pettis. Is that first pitch by Caden Short's going to be smoked into shallow center field.
That was
and
a
it'll be
real
on with
tough
the base
play
hit.
right there to make, too. But good hit. Good to try right there, though.
Yeah, I mean, good effort, but good piece of hitting right there.
I thought you were about to talk about our music adventures.
Oh yeah, we've been discussing Creed in the break, and if that isn't the most out of left field, 2000 rock band to talk about, I don't know what else could be. So that
I watched a documentary of Creedence Clearwater Revival the other day.
Oh,
and
John Fogerty
doing center field.
Yeah, well, that's a good. I hear that song and I just think Summers. That one taking off.
I think of Laredo baseball.
Yeah, because Kyle Johnson Short's taking off for third.
Short found a new gear running, and then he's
that's gonna be a run. So a little bit of a fluky play is Short's gonna steal second, third, and home,
and do a nice little spin onto home plate and a high step into the dugout. Actually, that was a Jack Sparrow run, I believe.
Yeah, I'd say the little prancing around. Yeah. So the Yankees add on a run now, trail 7-2. Nobody on, nobody out. Pettis.
That was gross. That was
yeah,
nice,
I mean, that was a 12-6 curve if I've ever seen one. And
Clayton Kershaw, who?
Yeah, that Cooperstown curve. And then 3-0, pardon. And that one's going to hit him. That's Gonzalez getting plunked. He'll limp down to first. Yeah, I mean, that one looked like it hurt. Sounded like it hurt. So coming up to bat next is Hunter Bennett. Struck out looking both times, second and fourth inning. And, with Smith getting to the back half of this Yankees lineup, potentially some, easier outs, I guess you could say. But again, in baseball, no out is easy. I mean, it doesn't matter who's coming up to bat, who's coming up to the plate, who's coming up to bat. I mean, you got to earn everything. First pitch, swung on and missed. Man, Perez came back up with that quick. I mean, I guess we're going to...
He was ready to go.
He's trying to go home.
He says he's trying to make this quick game go by even quicker.
So 0-1 here to Bennett. And we got a runner taken off. Hit and run, and that's going to be a fair ball. Hunter Bennett, fair ball down the third baseline, going to get by the third baseman. And we got coming home. The throw is going to be in time, and they're going to get him out. That was Donald Gonzalez trying to go first to home on a little bit of a hit and run, but a good piece of hitting right there from Hunter Bennett as he's on with a double.
Great piece of hitting right there. Barreled it up right between the third baseman and third base.
Because, Miles, I think honestly one of the harder plays to execute in baseball is a hit and run, because getting a hit, not easy. Running as well, I mean, when it works, it's excellent, and it kind of, you know, it worked and then didn't work. Yeah, it kind of worked and then at the end didn't work right there as Gonzalez tagged out. But you like the aggressiveness from the Yankees. You know, they got 2 outs remaining and, you know, down 5 runs. So Pettis going to plunk another batter. I mean, he's going to give some guys some bruises in the morning as Caldwell's
absolutely chunks the bat after that one.
Hey, it hurt. I mean, I understand.
Oh, no, it does hurt. I'm not saying that.
I'm not just going to sit the bat down and.
That was like a Tennessee bat flip style
hit by pitch bat flip. Hey, I like those too. If you wear it, but if you do that, you have to sprint to first as well. I mean, you gotta.
I don't know. I'm in too much pain after.
That's going to be Wesley Gonzalez swinging and missing on the first pitch. But see, you know, in baseball, it's such like an emotional sport, I guess you could say. It's kind of based off how you're feeling. I like high emotion baseball. Is that one swung on and missed? Or foul tip, pardon.
I don't know. It always seems like the games that I do not feel good
are those
play the best.
Okay, well, but you know, when the Tennessee, because they're the team that you think of when it comes to emotion. Man, hitting a home run and looking at the other dugout and throwing your bat and saying something to them, that's fun. I don't care if you do it to me. I think it's fun, as we're going to have a little bit of a pitching meeting. Yeah, if you're the funniest thing, it was, I just remember this because I was at the game and I have a video of it. Tennessee, Missouri last year, Saturday night. Jarrell Ortega hits a grand slam to take the lead. And that game, we scored like 17 runs in 2 innings. It was crazy. And it was at the end of the game. We were trailing when that grand slam was hit. And it just the camera goes back to the pitcher, and he's just holding the glove out. Give me the ball back. He's just shaking his head and give me the ball back. And because it's funny, because every time a home run's hit, you know, you have the camera on the kid for a little bit to run in the bases, and then it goes right back to the pitcher who's just giving up a moonshot, and he's just standing there because you can't do anything about it. So quick mound meeting. 0-2 count here to Gonzalez. Pettis tries to drop in another breaking ball, and that one's hit out of play. Wyatt Gang on deck for the Yankees, barring a double play, which I don't think we've seen a double play, honestly, maybe even all season. I mean, it's hard to turn a double play in Babe Ruth ball. The 0-2. Swung on, foul, in foul territory, and no play over there at first. It's a pretty lengthy at-bat here. I believe we're at pitch 5 coming up, and it's been an 0-2 count since pitch 2. So 0-2 once again to Gonzalez. Pettis. Ground ball hit back towards him, going to get through. Shortstop's going to field it, throw over to first, and that will be brought in for the second out. Both runners do advance 1 spot. So we got 2 runners in scoring position now with Wyatt Gang coming up to bat, who I believe is struck out. Yeah, swing in once and standing once. That was funny. If Pettis could have brought that in, that would have been the 3rd time that Gonzalez has grounded out to the pitcher tonight, Miles. As that first pitch ripped, 1 run will score into right field.
Maybe.
And they're going to, not bring in the second one, but an RBI single from Wyatt Gang.
Hold up. Bennett scores.
So Hunter Bennett will be responsible for the 3rd run of the game for the Yankees, and now we got a 7-3 ball game with runners at the corners. So that's going to be Logan Mays, 1 for 2. One of the hardest hit ground balls we've seen tonight. That first single, I mean, ripped it. And was stranded on base. Popped up to the second baseman in his last AB in the 6th inning. Pettis first pitch. And that's going to be a balk, so a little bit of a funky play right there, I believe. Was Mays trying to call time or something like that? But Pettis came up and You got to throw the ball when you come down, so that's going to advance both guys one base. Another run will score. Now, 7-4 ball game, Miles.
Hey, make it exciting. It's been a good game, really, all the way around.
And that one's going to get away. The runner's going to advance to third. And a little bit of a, I guess you could say a relaxed Eagles defense is slowly letting this game get a little closer.
The Yankees are bringing it on at the 2-out rally right here.
Hey, I mean, they've been working it. Runner on third, that is Gang. Had a single, a balk advanced him to second, and a stolen base got him to third as that pitch is going to be fouled off of the hands of Mays. 1-1 now.
Mays did not like that one by his reaction.
Nope. Not happy at himself. And we're coming up on that 9:30 mark, so this will be I'm assuming this will be the end of the game no matter what. And that one, fly ball center field. Center fielder getting under it. And that will be the third out. So it took us to the last week, folks, but we got a complete game in here. So after a complete 7 innings, Eagles 7, Yankees 4. Miles, any final thoughts on this game tonight?
Great game. You know, the score doesn't show it, but it was a great pitching duel from the starting pitchers tonight. Both teams just executed pretty well defensively for the pitchers anyway. You know, you see plays from both pitchers getting off the mound and really hustling it out and everything. But great game overall.
Yeah, so from Miles Moore, Michael Marks, my producer of the night, AJ Good, this has been Babe Ruth Baseball.